Hello and welcome to today's presentation. Today we'll be looking at a comparison between light and other speeds. The distance traveled by light in 1 second equals to 300,000 kilometers, which is also 186,300 miles. We can convert that to kilometers per hour. In order to do that, we take the speed of light, which is 300,000 kilometers per second, and then times, we know that 1 hour equals to 60 minutes, 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. We're going to use these as the conversion factors. So to start with, we want this second to cancel, so we're going to use 60 seconds. So this one here, 60 seconds divided by 1 minute, and then times, now we want the minute to cancel, and therefore we use this second part. So it will be 60 minutes per hour, so over 1 hour. And as you can see, the second and second will cancel, and then minute and minute will cancel, and that will leave you with these units, kilometers per hour. And the answer of that equals to 1,080,000,000 kilometers per hour. That's actually 1,080,000,000 kilometers per hour. That's how fast light travels. We can convert that to miles per hour. And in order to do that, we just take the kilometers per hour. So per hour, and then times, we know that 1 mile equals to 1.61 kilometers. So we want to use that. We want kilometer and this kilometer to cancel, so we'll put here 1.61 kilometers, and then the mile will go on top. And that will give you the answer 670,807,453.4 miles per hour. So that's the speed of light in 1 hour. So about 671 million miles, or close to 1.1 billion kilometers. How long will it take sound to cover the same distance? In order to answer that question, we need to know the speed of sound equals to 1,234.9 kilometers per hour. The distance covered by light in 1 second equals to the speed of light, which is 300,000 kilometers. So how long will it take sound to cover the same distance that light covers in 1 second? So in order to do that, we'll take the 300,000 kilometers times the speed of sound, but we want to use the speed of sound in such a way that kilometer will cancel with the kilometer here. So we'll put 1,234.9 kilometers per hour. So the hour will go up there. And as you can see, the kilometer and kilometer will cancel, and that will give us 242.9 hours. If you divide that by 24, it will be about 10 days. So that means it will take 10 days for sound to cover the same distance that's covered by light in just 1 second. So we can apply this to the next section, where it says how many hours will it take, where this here could be any of these things listed here, to cover the same distance as light in 1 second. So applying the same calculations that we saw before, we will see that a car traveling at a speed of 128 kilometers per hour, which is basically 80 miles per hour, will require 2,330 hours to cover the same distance as light, which is basically 97 days. So the distance covered by light in 1 second will require a car going at a constant speed of 80 miles per hour, 97 days. That's basically 3 months of the car traveling at a constant speed without any stop, continuously day and night. What about a Black Hawk helicopter? Black Hawk helicopter speed is 357 kilometers per hour, which is 222 miles per hour. It will require 840 hours to cover the same distance that light covers in 1 second, which means it will require 35 days for the helicopter traveling at the same speed of 222 miles per hour. That's 1 month, slightly more than 1 month of the helicopter continuously traveling to cover the same distance as light that light covers in 1 second. Another example is Boeing aeroplane, which travels at the speed of 946 kilometers per hour, which is 588 miles per hour. That plane will require 317 hours, which is about 13 days. So that means you need a passenger Boeing plane going non-stop at a maximum speed for 13 days, that's day and night, for it to cover the same distance as light in 1 second. What about sound? The speed of sound is 1,234.9 kilometers per hour, which is about 767 miles per hour. And that's basically what is referred to as Mach 1. You'll see fighter planes and speed of planes and objects and missiles are measured in terms of Mach 1, Mach 2, Mach 3. So Mach 1 will be about the same speed as the speed of sound. Mach 2 will be twice the speed of sound. Mach 3 will be 3 times the speed of sound. So the speed of sound, which is Mach 1, will require 243 hours to cover the same distance as light, which is basically 10 days. So almost 2 weeks. What about an F-16 fighter jet? An F-16 fighter jet travels at the speed of around 2,123 kilometers per hour. Comparing that to the speed of sound, so that's actually Mach 2, and that's 1,319 miles per hour. That fighter plane F-16 will require 141 hours to cover the same distance as light, which is 6 days. You'll need the plane to be traveling at a maximum constant speed for 6 days continuously for it to cover the same distance that light will cover in just 1 second. A hypersonic missile, they usually range an average of about Mach 5, so that means it travels at 5 times the speed of sound. In this case, 6,200 kilometers per hour, which is 3,800 miles per hour, will need 48 hours of continuously traveling to cover the same distance as light in just 1 second. To cover the same distance as light. That means the hypersonic missile will need to travel continuously for 2 days for it to cover the same distance that light will cover in just 1 second. And then the last example we have spaceship Voyager. The Voyager 1 spacecraft traveling at 61,000 kilometers per hour, which is about 38,200 miles per hour, will require about 4.9 hours to cover the same distance. And this is about 0.2 days. If you enjoyed this presentation, stay tuned. I'll be giving a presentation on circumnavigation where I'll be comparing light and other speeds. How long will it take light and other things to go around the Earth? Please subscribe so that you'll be able to get a notification when the next video is uploaded. Thank you.